Hi, I'm Jill Fraser. I've been a miniaturist for over 30 years, and I started this YouTube channel to share my work with you and to show you some of the things that I do and how I do them, and to show you how I meet some of the challenges that I find in my workshop from day to day. So I hope you enjoy this video. So today in the garage, and I'm in the garage today doing the dirty stuff, I finished doing the walls of this floor. So I did my last little return here, and I'm just making sure all the wiring is going to fit round Roger's little groove that he routed for me. And then I'll be able to do the interior walls. And then the other thing that I've been doing today is I've been working on my fireplaces, and I love doing these because they're all very ornate. And I've been using a lot of the mouldings that I've made from various material. Now, because I haven't ordered any resin that I usually use, I've been using what I've got in hand. And so with this I used the mould with a homemade polymer clay that I made, which is good, except that one bent for some reason, but that one turned out okay, and these were okay. And then I did them in a clear resin. I didn't have the creamy resin, but I did it in clear, and that's worked out quite well as well. In fact, I've got a good idea that I could make a nice crystal throne out of crystal resin. I have to think about that. And then I coloured it to see if it would work all right, and it did. So I've got a couple of those to use. And then I did the moulds again in paper clay, my favourite paper clay. And that's worked out really well. So these ones here, where are they? I actually glued onto wood because they do bend if you're not careful. They dry and they curl. So I glued them onto wood before they were completely dry. And that'll be, I can take my time then and use them when I want to. And then I did another few of these moulds with the paper clay. And that's just drying now, and I've got that lying on them so that it'll dry flat. And same with these little bits here. Got a little piece there. And don't want them to dry and curl. And then I did some more of the paper clay on these, and they just come out really well once they're dried. If you do it carefully. So they're looking good. And I'm going to be using some of these on my little Tudor desk that I'm planning in my head. I'll use them as carvings. So you'll have to wait and see what I do with those. So as you can see, it's very easy once you've got it dried. And then they're ready to be used. So quite a productive day in the way of moulds. And tomorrow I'll be spending time putting it all together. Now this one here, I will spray with a brown spray, nice and kind of rich, walnutty kind of, and then I'll have this sitting there. And that will just be transformed, I think. And this is going to be in the little snug. And this one's going to be in the other bedroom. And I Googled what Tudors put on their walls of their houses. And quite often they were just painted on plaster and then the bits fell off. So I had to do a bit of retouching on that. But that was from a house, a mural that had been painted. And I will do some bits on this. Somewhere along the line I'll surround it with some of these mouldings and make it look pretty. So that's why I'm doing those. And then that will be spray painted as well, and then that will be all ready to go. So I have been doing some cross stitch. I've got a little bit more done, okay everybody? So I'm not fishing around in my box of little bits yet because I haven't finished this one, but I'm getting there. And hopefully another couple of days it'll be finished. Oh, I don't like cross stitch because it takes so long to do. That's the only problem with me. I like everything to be instant. So I hope you enjoyed looking at my moulds and how you can use all sorts of different materials in them, apart from expensive resin. This was the paper clay that I got online, a huge big bag of it, which I'm getting to the end of now, and that was well worth buying that, and I have detailed that in previous videos. So tomorrow I'll be on my interior walls and get my fireplaces going and make my little fires, and it's all go. So I'll see you then.